Okay, guys, watch the outtake and you'll understand why I'm laughing right now. It was hard to keep a straight face. Rod wanted me to do this, right? Come on, guys, come on over, have a cup of tea with me and take a sip. I was like, I'm not a Folgers commercial. This is like, so do me a favor. We're doing it Rachael way. We're doing it the Rachael way. Grab a cup, have a seat, and let's talk. There we go. That's the Rachael way. And so what I'll do is give you guys just a really quick update so you know what's going on. I have, you know, a hairline fracture on each of the ribs. And right now it looks like I have fractured a bit of my sternum, and that's from the osteoporosis and whatnot, you know, being so advanced. But the good news is that osteoporosis can get better, you know. So I just wanted to provide you guys with an update. And you know when you have one of those days where one thing happens that doesn't go your way, and then another thing and another thing that feels like the whole day has been snowballed by negativity, you know? What I normally would do, the language I know, my language of self-negativity, not to other people, to myself. Normally, you know, I want to be cruel to myself because that's the language I speak. I'm still learning the language of to be nice to myself, because I don't know this new kind language to myself yet, fluently enough, I guess you would say, you know. So today it really tested me, and now I just wanted to not have, and it's not like I'm having a pity party. My language I do know is not the language that will be kind to myself. It feels like I'm immersed in, let's say, another country, and all I speak is English, and no one else can understand what I'm saying, so I'm lost. That's what it feels like right now, learning this new language as an adult. I was just wondering what you guys thought of that. Let me give you an example of what, I don't know if you guys really want to hear this, but I'm sure this is what goes on in my head. You are an idiot. How could you let that happen, you stupid? You should know better. It was all your fault. If you would have, no, you should have done this. You should have done that. And I'm totally shitting all over myself, right? Literally shitting all over myself. That is not a potty word. I said should-ing. Okay, let me clarify that. You don't need to beep that one. But you know what I'm saying? That's the language I know. Well, I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have done this. And then the next thing you know, I'm doing something negative to myself. That's not the language I want to speak anymore. But I'm still learning it. You know, the new language of being nice. You know, a lot of ways I would pull my hair, and that's the trickdo. The word that Rachael doesn't say, yeah, the word that Rachael doesn't say well, and Alyssa always helps me. But, you know, I have that habit. I hair pull or whatever. That's the kind of energy I would normally have on myself. And it's become a second language almost. Actually, it's become the first language for me of how to talk to myself. Now, time to learn a different language. So I am working on it, you know. I want to know what you guys think. Is that something relatable, that sometimes it feels like you're speaking a language that no one else is speaking and you feel so misunderstood, you know?
More of a comment than a question that Thoughtful Ravioli has for you.
I like that name.
When I was an inpatient the first time, they constantly tried to make me do yoga because I was so disassociated with my body, but it stressed me out so much and re-traumatized me every time. I loved art therapy. Some hated it. It's just so different for everybody.
You know what? I can relate to that. And this is my experience as well. a lot of times in treatment centers, we would have a lot of food, and then they would have us do yoga. And it's, you know, it doesn't always fit, you know, each person the same way. I was literally, I would have to go off to the side because my mind was all elsewhere. I wasn't in the zone here, and it was more anxiety provoking than anything. I really felt like I was losing my mind, you know, at certain points. But it does help some, you know, having that calmness and that kind of setup is good for some. It's just not for everyone, right? We all don't compare it. I'm not saying, this is my experience. I needed so many distractions going on at the same time to even stop thinking about what was going on, you know? And sometimes distraction is a good thing, sometimes it's not. But this has been my experience, but I can so relate to that. Yes, but I have a question for you guys. Do you guys experience the negative self-talk? And when you do, what helps? Because I feel we can learn a lot from everyone as a group discussion. And remember, this is the safe zone. Nobody's gonna be bullied here or anything like that. Totally be as honest as you want, because this is healing, you know, not just to me, for a lot of people. So I know sometimes it feels like you don't want to poop a rainbow or crap a unicorn or whatever, but it kind of like we all got to keep fighting for that, you know, to just keep going, just keep that momentum rolling. And I am never gonna leave you guys, so please white knuckle it through this with me and flip it around and learn the language, I guess, that we all need to learn, of being nice to ourselves. And then add, remember, Rachel loves you. That's what you guys have to keep adding at the end. I love myself and Rachel loves you too. So I stay clutch, double clutch, some days triple clutch, but stay clutch and like flip it around. I'm sorry. Hey guys, grab a cup, pull on over, and let's have some tea time. Or see, again, I keep saying damn tea time. I feel like I'm 80 right now. Need to have a muzzle. I have so much potty words in my head today. Somebody says about me that's nice, and I'm not talking aesthetics. I lost my Band-Aid again. See, I told you I'm having one of those days today to myself. And that was the funniest. I just lost my Band-Aid in my tea. What? I'm sorry, that was funny. I just put it back on a moment. See, as I'm slow, it's my hood credit right here. Watch. To let the real Compton City G's in. You like a kid, you found a poopy in your diaper. But tell me where the hell you found an anorexic rapper. Talking about who you gonna squabble with and who you shoot. You're only 60 pounds when you're wet and wearing boots. Damn, Eve, they tried to fade you on Dre Day. But RT's only met Dre's payday. All of a sudden, Dr. Dre is a G thing. But on his old album covers, he was a she thing. So sucker please, don't step to the real Compton City G.